All right, we are here at Dermatology Specialists of Illinois, and we are doing an EmSculpt live demonstration. We have Jamie here, she's our esthetician, and we have Mallory, who is our physician assistant here at DSI. They're gonna take it away.
All right, so we are doing an EmSculpt treatment today. We're gonna treat the abdomens of actually 2 patients. What's cool about this machine is we can be doing 2 at a time. And so we're just getting them set up. We're applying the strap, and then we're going to put the applicators on, and then we'll give a little bit more information about the treatment itself. Do you want me to do this one, Jamie?
So we are getting our 2 patients ready for an EmSculpt treatment for everybody who's just tuning in to watch.
Okay, you both ready?
Do you want to explain what we're doing?
Perfect.
Okay.
So EmSculpt is a treatment used to tone muscle. We also do get a little fat burning in it as well. It uses electromagnetic treatment to contract the muscles. So that's what you're hearing right now actually. This is a forced contraction of the muscles in the area that it's applied. So on both of the patients today, we're treating their stomachs. And this is stimulating the muscles in a way that in the 30-minute treatment that we're doing today, it's going to be the equivalent of doing 20,000 crunches. Does it feel like you're doing 20,000 crunches?
No.
Can you explain what it is feeling like?
It's really like tingly, and it just feels like your muscles are like clenching really tight.
And how about for you, Amir?
I would probably say the same thing. Just feels like I really am doing a crunch, but it's just to a different limit and just feels a lot stronger. And you feel the contraction a lot more.
Yeah, and if you look close, you can actually, see their muscles contracting. So that's what the machine is doing. It is contracting their muscles in an intensity that they would not be able to do on their own. And you'll hear kind of the noise changing. It goes through 2 cycles. The first one is what you're hearing now. That's the contracting of the muscles, and you can kind of see their muscles contracting as well. The second one, you're going to hear more of a tapping, and that's breaking up the lactic acid. Lactic acid is what makes us a little bit uncomfortable after a workout, is when that builds up. And so by breaking up the lactic acid with this treatment, that's how we're able to not feel as bad as we would if we've done 20,000 sit-ups. You will still feel a little sore. So this is the tapping. You might have heard the sound changing. And it probably feels a little bit different for you guys too. This is no longer contracting the muscles. This is breaking up that lactic acid that we built up in the first 5-minute portion.
How are you guys doing? Good?
If you're both comfortable, we're going to increase the intensity. So you can see it on the machine here that there's a percentage. It can go up to 100. This is both of their first treatments. So we like to start a little bit lower and make sure they're not uncomfortable when it's going. Do you guys feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay, but still comfortable? And I think you can actually see the difference too with, like, the contraction looks a little bit more intense now. Just let us know if it's too much, okay? We can always turn it back down.
And for anybody, for anybody who is watching, we are going to be doing a giveaway for EmSculpt. So if you tag 2 friends and share this live video, you will win 4 cycles. You'll be entered to win 4 cycles of EmSculpt. So make sure to tag 2 friends in this video and give it a share.
So that's the tapping again, that's breaking up the lactic acid. It is a 30-minute treatment when done on the abdomen. We typically do it in sets of 4. It can come in either 2 or 3 times a week. So for how, the time depends on how many you pick in a week. You can also do sets of 6. We see the results, usually within like 2 to 3 weeks, you'll start noticing some of that muscle developing. The ultimate results are around 3 months, and then it can last for anywhere from 6 months to a year. This is something that we do pair with diet and exercise. It kind of just strengthens you even more than your workout alone would be doing. And then maintenance treatments can be done too to kind of keep it up. And then it is also burning fat as well. The goal of it is to build muscle, but in doing so, it's requiring so much energy because you're doing the equivalent of 20,000 sit-ups that fat ends up getting burned as well.
We had someone ask a question. They were wanting to know if they can schedule an appointment to come in with a friend.
Yeah, so as you're seeing how we're doing that now, the abdomens can be treated, because there's the 2 applicators, we can treat 2 at a time. And then the pricing is actually slightly discounted when done in that way as well. The other treatment areas are the arms, the legs, and the buttocks. The stomach is the only one that can be treated with friends because all the other areas require both of the applicators.
You guys are doing okay?
Yep.
Yep.
We're happy to answer any other questions too, so definitely if anyone has any. And in addition to the raffle, we also have special pricing this month for our March Madness special. It's $200 off.
And insurance doesn't cover this, right?
No, this is considered cosmetic, unfortunately, so insurance does not cover it. But we do have some financing options to kind of help with the cost as well.
Okay.
You guys still doing well?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can probably turn it up.
Someone wrote in, what does it feel like? Can you guys kind of explain what you're feeling right now?
It's very tight.
Yeah.
It's like a squeezing, like tightness feeling. There's sort of like a tingling on top of the tightness, but kind of just feels like when you like crunch really hard and then just like hold it. Well, at least this like feels like that.
But
yeah.
not uncomfortable.
No, it's just like holding a crunch basically, and then it releases. So it's just more of a tingling mixed with all that.
Okay. But it is tolerable?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
To me, it kind of feels like you're exercising your core with weights, essentially, instead of just doing it free weight. So that's what I'm getting out of it.
Awesome. And you guys can see. We've actually had, oh, go ahead, Taylor.
No, yeah, you can feel like your entire like abdomen too. It's not like just a central place. I feel like the upper abs, like middle, lower, and like the sides too. Everything like squeezes and tightens.
We have a question. Can you use your phone while you're being treated?
We are not going to let patients use their phone. One of the contraindications to the treatment is metal. Like if someone has metal in their body from a surgery or even a copper IUD, it actually is unsafe to do the treatment. And so phone probably wouldn't cause a problem, but just to be safe, we don't have anyone on their phone.
Great. Well, we've had a whole bunch of people hop on recently for this live. So if you guys could just kind of explain what we're doing.
Sure.
We are doing an M-Sculpt treatment of both the abdomen of our demos here. This is for muscle building of the abdomen area using the magnetic technology. It's a 30-minute cycle that is going to go through various patterns for the intensity of the contractions that they're feeling. And within that 30 minutes that they are going to be here for treatment, it is equivalent to 20,000 crunches.
And is that's 20,000 crunches each treatment that they get?
Correct. Yep. And it's not specifically of crunches. If we did a location, like another really common area to treat is the buttocks. So that would be like doing 20,000 squats. Or if we're treating the arms, like doing 20,000 curls or something, it's basically 20,000 contractions of the muscle being treated. So in this case, that is the abdomen. And with these contractions, they call them Supra Maximal contractions. Like it's an intensity of a contraction that you would not be able to do on your own with working out. for when you'd be uncomfortable and would get too tired. So this is kind of using more energy to do these contractions since they're forced, and by doing that, we are increasing the volume of the muscle. We're also developing new muscle fibers and burning fat, because some of that extra energy ends up coming out of the fat cells when we get to a point that the muscles have run out. So it's really targeted at building muscle and kind of sculpting, but in doing so, we're losing some fat as well. We're seeing on average a 16% increase in muscle and a 19% reduction in fat.
We have a question. Will there be soreness, or what will the soreness be like after? Will it feel like you've just had a workout, or?
Yeah, so they should expect to feel like they did like a good workout. It will not feel like they did 20,000 sit-ups. That would obviously be extremely uncomfortable for the average person. You can hear the treatment has kind of changed sound. It's now tapping. They're no longer contracting the muscles. This is breaking down the lactic acid. That's what builds up when we're working out and kind of causes that soreness and cramping. So by breaking up the lactic acid, they will feel better than they would had they done a workout this intense, but they will still feel sore in a good way. They'll know that their muscles were worked. And one way to kind of help make that less uncomfortable is to make sure you're really hydrated before the treatment, because just like a hard workout, this could cause dehydration if we're not properly hydrating.
And for anybody just tuning in, we are doing a March Madness giveaway or special. So if you purchase 4 treatments of EmSculpt, you'll get $200 off your total treatment. And then also, if you tag 2 friends in the comments and share our video, we are going to be raffling off a package of 4 treatments of EmSculpt.
So it has gone back to the contraction phase, so you can see their muscles tightening, they're feeling it, and we can see it as well. Are you guys both still comfortable? Do you want us to increase the percent?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Where are we at right now? 85?
Okay.
Yeah.
Both okay? We're at 85 out of 100. If you're uncomfortable, let me know. We can always go back down.
No, I'm fine for now.
Okay.
And some, patients tolerate it differently. There's some patients that we've had that go from 0 to 100 within 5 minutes, and then other patients just gradually increase. Does it matter? Does the outcome of the procedure matter depending on how the strength of the machine is?
So the higher the intensity, the more energy we're going to be using and the more muscle we are going to build. So, we get to the highest percent that we can, but it obviously needs to be based on patients' comfort as well. I know in the patients that I have treated, some of them haven't made it to 100 in this first 30-minute session, but I've always had everyone make it to 100 within the 4 to 6 treatments that they do. So it is kind of just getting used to it as well, and typically after that you'll be more comfortable and we'll be able to go up more quickly for future treatments.
So the package of 4 is $3,000, and that is not including the $200 off for the March Madness. So it is the $2,800 for the 4 treatments.
And with that special, you don't have to be treated in March. I know we're already halfway through March. It just has to be booked during this month, and the treatments can continue into next month or even the next if needed.
And how to enter the raffle. So you have to tag 2 friends in the comments here on the video, and then go ahead and share the video also. So if you tag 2 friends, share the video, you'll be entered into a raffle to win 4 treatments of EmSculpt.
How are you feeling, Taylor? This one's different. It holds a lot longer, but it still feels okay.
We do have financing. We do have care credit that you could apply for. We do offer 6 or 12 months, no interest. So you'd be able to do that, from home or here in the office during your complimentary consultation. But we do offer that financing. Another question here. Can we build biceps or triceps? Can we build biceps or triceps with the EmSculpt treatment?
Oh, you can do both of them. You can actually treat both the bicep and the tricep. you do them at separate times, but you can absolutely treat them, as well as the calves, and then the buttocks as well.
Does it hurt? Someone wants to know.
No, it doesn't hurt.
No.
It just feels, again, like a tightening sensation, a little tapping. This part, the tapping part, feels a lot different because it's not like contracting at all. It's just kind of like shaking your muscles. But no, it doesn't hurt.
Okay. And we offer complimentary consultations, so you're more than welcome to come into the office here for a consultation at no charge. Or if you're not able to make it in for that consultation, we can do a video visit also in regards to this. Yep, a lot of celebrities love EmSculpt. Do you guys know offhand a couple people that might be doing it? I know. I think the Bella twins. They're doing the EmSculpt now.
Yeah, Taylor had mentioned earlier that's where she saw it actually for the
Yeah.
first time, right?
Yeah, I saw people on like the Real Housewives. They always would post it on there. The Real Housewives, and I think like
J-Lo, before the Super
Yes.
Bowl, was a
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
advocate for EmSculpt.
Was she?
Yeah, before the Super Bowl, where she did the halftime.
That's awesome. And I just know from having it done before, you know, after the treatment, my body was like craving it. It felt so good after I was off the machine that my body and my core just wanted more. You really feel really good after.
Yeah, similar to a hard workout, it releases endorphins. And so it is something that it's a feeling you want to get again. And even though you might be slightly sore after, it really shouldn't be anything bad. It's kind of that good feeling of knowing your muscles were worked. And that you're going to kind of see the results of that as well. And the good thing about treating two people, we do currently have both of them at the same intensity, but it doesn't have to be. If one person wanted it to go higher and one wanted it to go lower, we can certainly do that. Everyone feels it really differently based on, you know, BMI and muscle content and all of that. It can feel a little different for everyone.
Hydration level is a big thing too. So if you're dehydrated, you may feel it a little bit more intense.
Yeah, we definitely encourage people to hydrate well before they come.
Hi, Lisa.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. We're here to answer any of those while you get to watch the treatment being done. You can see now her muscles contracting as it's going.
And again, for those people just hopping on, if you tag 2 friends in the comments and share this live video, you will be entered to win a raffle for 4 treatments of EmSculpt.
And we also have $200 off as part of our March Madness this month. The treatments are done in sets, typically 4 to 6 treatments, 2 or 3 times a week. So we can complete the set in 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how often a patient's able to come in for it. And it is just a 30-minute treatment. Once you're in and get used to the process, it goes very quickly. Do either of you want it up or down?
go up.
You want to try to go up?
It does go separate, so you don't have to increase.
If you're comfortable where you are, stay where you are.
Yep.
I'll go up.
You want to go up with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
You can always go back down. Did you feel much difference? I only went up a little bit.
Felt a little bit more, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we have some questions coming in. How soon will we see results?
So the results can be seen within 2 to 4 weeks after completion of the set. So like if you were going to do the 4, in 2 to 4 weeks after that, the optimal results are around 3 months. It does take time for that muscle to build and also for those fat cells to be excreted that were broken down. And the results can last anywhere from 6 months to a year. And then doing maintenance treatments, you don't have to do the full set again, but like 1 30-minute session occasionally kind of keeps us at that level.
And then, yeah, someone asked if they'll be able to see what it looks like at the end. And yes, we are going to stay live until the device does come off. It is a little bit different than another procedure that we do, cool sculpting. That really has a drastic difference after the procedure, but after EmSculpt, really...
Yeah, you shouldn't really see anything. Mm-hmm. They may feel a little bit, but we won't be able to see much until, a month or so down the road. Then we would be able to see those results better.
Great questions. Keep on asking them.
Before and afters right there.
Oh,
I don't know if that's what they're asking.
yeah, here's some before and afters. We don't have one of the abdomen here. Actually, we can go over there and grab that. But that was before, 4 weeks after the 4th treatment. So you can definitely see that definition in that muscle there. And then here is some before and afters of abdomens. That's Francesca coming. Great, thank you. If we have any other questions, please feel free to drop them here in the comments. You guys still doing okay?
Yep.
So when you're working out every day like you are, how is this compared to a regular workout that you would be experiencing?
It's more intense. It's more intense, and you feel the contractions so much more than you would if I tried working out.
And you work out quite often.
Yeah.
So, you know, he kind of knows, he can feel the difference.
Yeah, like I know I'll feel this tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it'll be a good feeling.
Okay. It is. It'll be a good feeling. You'll feel like you need more.
That is true.
You're still doing okay? Any contraindications? Someone's asking.
So yeah, so any kind of metal implants that are within the body, copper IUDs, you cannot be doing treatment. Hernias, any kind of the screen implants, you can't do it. You don't want to be wearing any metal on the body as well. So Taylor has a sports bra on, so we don't have underwire. And even the Lululemon yoga pants are infused with metal of some sort, I believe. You can't be wearing those
Yeah.
while you receive treatment.
What other body areas can be treated?
You can treat your triceps, biceps, your calves, and your butts.
Yeah, butt has been very popular. It has kind of been a safer, non-invasive way to do a Brazilian butt lift. And what's interesting is the machine is set up in a way that currently it's on a setting that you're going to be burning fat in addition to gaining muscle. In the butt, we can do it so that it's only gaining the muscle and not burning the fat, because some people are looking to kind of volumize that area and aren't wanting to lose any of the fat tissue, which is totally doable with this machine. That way we're only getting the lift.
Perfect. We've got about 8.5 minutes left of the treatment.
You guys still doing okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're getting used to the feeling and it's, it's feeling more normal now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at first it just feels really strange.
Yeah.
Because it's not really something that you have felt before, so it takes some getting used to, but
Yeah, it's definitely not something that hurts. It's just, you have to get like accustomed to that feeling. But once you do, then it gets like a lot better.
I know someone asked earlier if you can be on your phone. You can't be on your phone, but I have had patients bring a book. So you could sit and read a book, if you're comfortable. And usually we're not like in here doing a video, so you're just sitting here by yourself, so you can easily read a book or do something like that while you're here.
Do you guys feel like you could fall asleep during the treatment?
I mean, I'm pretty relaxed.
Are you?
Definitely, you still feel the crunch, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm relaxed enough to just relax. What now?
I don't
Yeah.
know if I can fall asleep, but I could probably like close my eyes and relax.
Good. Yeah, so you could take a quick break from your lunch and come on over for a quick 30-minute treatment.
Yeah, it is really quick. So it's something that we've had people do like on their way to work, stop in really quick, on the way home, or even over lunch if you have the time.
Can you eat before or after your treatment?
You can. There's really nothing that you need to do to prepare for before and after. The only thing really is we do ask you to hydrate. But otherwise, there's very little preparation before or after. There is zero downtime. You could actually go straight to the gym if you wanted, or you could stop in after being at the gym and do a treatment. We've had people say it's like a good boost for their workout. Like coming and doing this, it gets them ready for the workout, or doing a great workout and then knowing coming here after to kind of even emphasize that.
And again, if you're watching, make sure you tag 2 friends in the comments and share our video to be entered into a raffle to win 4 treatments of EmSculpt.
And then for patients that book in the month of March, we have a $200 off special as well. And if anyone's just joining, this is EmSculpt. It's a treatment that uses electromagnetic therapy to build muscle. And we also get some fat burning when we're doing that. The muscle building is around 16% on average and 19% reduction in fat. In the abdomen, it can also be used for diastasis recti, which is the condition where our abdomen muscles separate a little bit. It's really common in pregnancy. We get an 11% improvement in that with this treatment. So it's something that can be done specifically for that, or just kind of a nice added benefit for someone that's looking to build muscle and then correct that as well. Other areas that can be treated are arms, bicep and tricep, the calves, and then the butt. The abdomen is the only one that we can treat 2 people at a time though, which is kind of nice. You can come with a friend or a significant other, and there is special pricing when it's done with someone else. And you'll kind of hear the changing. That is, one time it is contracting, and then after that cycle it goes to a phase of tapping, which is breaking up the lactic acid, and that is what helps them not be, you know, as uncomfortable as they would be if they actually did 20,000 sit-ups.
You guys want to hit the 100% mark for the last 5 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Sure.
We got a question. Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt. It's more of a clenching feeling, tightness. You feel like you're kind of holding a crunch. There's a little tingling sensation at the same time, but other than that, it's not painful.
You can see the muscles contracting. You're obviously feeling that, and we're seeing it as well. And there's essentially no side effects to this treatment. Those that were studied when it was originally done received MRIs, CTs, and ultrasounds, both before and after the treatment. No side effects. It only affects those muscles that we want it to, nothing like the organs underneath or anything. And that's how they're able to see those % improvements. We obviously visually see the results, but internally they're there as well, and they've been seen through those methods. You will just feel a little sore after, like you did a workout, but not as extreme as you would if you actually did the 20,000 sit-ups.
Does it increase the core strength?
It does, yeah. So by building that muscle, we're increasing the volume of it, but we're also building more muscle fibers. So you will have an increase in strength. And you'll find that you are able to work out harder after doing this because your muscles will be stronger and they'll also have more endurance. So you may find that your ab workout really improves after having done this treatment. They have about 2 minutes left. The treatment has been 30 minutes. We've been able to work them up to the full intensity of the treatment, and they're both still doing really well. And then they will come back for their second time 2 to 3 days from now. And we're often able to boost that intensity very quickly with your second one because now you're kind of used to the feeling and what to expect.
Does the COVID vaccine affect the results?
No, we shouldn't see any, issue with that. Obviously, if someone has COVID, we can't have them coming in to do the treatment, but the vaccine should have you can still do the treatment if you've had the vaccine, and you shouldn't see any issues with that.
So does this portion, the tapping portion, feel a lot different than when it's like getting at your muscles? Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. It feels weird, but it's kind of relaxing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Something-
nice that you can say you're working
Yeah.
out, but you're just laying down here relaxing.
Right?
Right.
Something you can get addicted to, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like I already feel sore.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like a good sore, like a
Yeah.
good workout sore.
Yeah, it feels like you just finished working out. You can like feel your muscles just tighter.
So while you're feeling sore right now, do you feel like you could still work out again afterwards?
Yeah. I feel like I could.
Okay, well, we got about 30 seconds left here. What age and up to what age can you do the procedure?
So we would recommend no one probably below the age of 18, but as far as any age above that should be fine for treatment as long as there's no contraindications. Again, no metal implants, no copper IUDs.
Hernia or hernia repairs.
Yep.
Great questions. Keep on sending them over if you guys have any more questions. So the treatment is now complete. They both completed their 30-minute session. Quick and easy?
And you can see, there's nothing to see really in a good way. It doesn't cause any issues in the area. You can see where it was placed, but soon, once they finish their session, we should see increased muscle.
You feel sore?
Yeah. I feel really sore.
Like tight?
In a good way.
Yeah.
But like, I've been starting to incorporate abs because I'm on prep and everything like that, and I have not been able to feel this sore on a regular workout of just doing core in a long time. So this definitely helped.
And what are you doing prep for?
Bodybuilding show. So
Great.
stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely be posting their before and after pictures, so that you guys can see the results after the 4 treatments. Okay, you guys good? Any other comments, questions, answers? We know we'd be more than happy to answer
if
them.
anyone has a question kind of specific to them that they maybe didn't want to ask in this format, we do free consults. So we'd love to have you in, kind of give you more info, answer any specific questions, and get you set up with the treatment if you're interested.
Perfect. And we'll be sharing the video to our news feed on our Facebook page. So share it with your friends again. The raffle will end tomorrow at lunchtime. So be sure to tag your 2 friends in the comments and share the video that will be on our page. Thank you to our 2 patients here. Thanks to Jamie, our esthetician, and Mallory, our physician assistant. And yeah, give us a call or text 847-458-7546 if you guys have any questions or want to set up that consultation. Thanks so much.
Thank you.